let's celebrate Professor EDEWOR. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ubikovo. No doubt it has been an insightful day as our erudite professors, keynotes, and each paper presenters have opened a lot of things to us. I just want to say that some years ago, when we talk about humanities, and we're talking about African identity, I will always say that identity is in a flux continuously. I was in a conference, a seminar in the UK, 2012, and the presentation was on the issue where somebody came out to say that Africa has lost it. And when he came to Africa in the 70s, he came to somewhere in Uganda, everything was pure. And right now, by the time he visited in 2010, all of that has dismantled. So Africa had lost it. I stood up to say Africa did not lose it. Africa is growing like every other society in the world. And I want to challenge us, most of us who are here, when we talk about Urobo or Isobo cultural dress, what do we talk about? The rapper, is that also a top? A cap, a walking stick, shoes, beads, and all of that. The question is, one of these elements were produced in Isoko and Urobo. Your rapper is Hollandis, UK. The top, the lace is somewhere in India or China. Your shoe is Italian. Your cap is American. At the end of the day, but yet it has become iconic that is our own dressing, which has become our own identity. So we cannot throw away the fact that the world is impacting us, and we too are impacting the world. Now, quickly put. 2 years ago, when we held the conference on AI, after the conference, I got thinking personally, and I asked for inspiration to be able to create an education application that would revolutionize African, at least our academics, and possibly also place us in the global scope within the algorithms of AI and modern research or education. And that gave birth to what we call SOLAA, SOLAA, which is Scholar Organization Learning and Automation Assistance, which we now refer to as the operating system for modern academic life. Next slide, please. Now, the problem remains that every scholar, as we are, will understand this feeling that most times we juggle between WhatsApp groups, calendar, Google Calendar, random notebook apps, multimedia apps, and cloud resource browsers, while struggling with credible data sources and citations. And then at times we have what we call a researcher's block, when we may not even be able to know what to write about or what next research that we have to do. Now, whereas we have said that this academic life is not itself a problem, but rather it is a cause of the scholars, the tools which the scholars have spent more time in searching of this, organizing and switching between platforms and thinking and producing meaningful work that impacts or rather affects us. So SOLAA has come with the opportunity. Next slide. The modern education system and its management is changing very fast. Of which the academic content is growing at a pace that no singular scholar, whether student or lecturer or academic enthusiast, can keep up with this manually. There is a clear gap, no doubt, and no single platform exists that handles research, organization, and collaboration of scholars end to end up to now. And that gave birth to what we call SOLAA. SOLAA, therefore, is not simply a chatbot. It's not just a research tool or a search tool. It is a complete academic operating system, which we refer to as an all-in-one edu application. It is built for all categories of scholars who are serious about their work, postgraduate students, lecturers, even undergraduates, and all, which combines AI-powered research assistance, course management, scheduling, note-taking, and scholarly collaborations all in one place. Even with its launch on February 2025, and of which it is already undergoing a review process for hosting on Google Play Store, of course built by the NTM Technologies Ltd, of which we call Built in Nigeria for the World. It is currently running as an application on the web that is already being introduced to us. I want to believe that some links have been passed around to everybody. On that slide, you have the link that you can get to the SOLAA app on the web itself. And we believe that when it now comes live stream on the Play Store, will be able to receive it and use it more effectively. Now, what are the key features of SOLAA? Everything a serious scholar needs is all in one place. We have an AI-powered research tool. We have what we call course management. We have what we call community, which is collaboration workspace, of which the AI research goes with citation system, support system, with verifiable data sources, and of course verifiable references in whatever references style that you want to introduce. Of course, we have the tags and deadlines that are created with a secure and private data environment. What is it that makes SOLAA different? Four things. As we said earlier, it is not a chatbot. Because SOLAA runs a multi-system, that works in parallel, not just in conversation. It is not just a tool. Because it synthesizes, it organizes, and integrates research into your actual workflow. It is end-to-end, from course registration and timetable management to literature review and citation support, all in one platform. And of course, it is built for academic integrity, unlike all other research applications, whether it is Gemini, whether it is DeepSeek, or whatever the case may be. Now, how does SOLAA work? We have the 5-step flow, which is scope, SOLAA AI defines your research for study. It maps your and finds relevant academic sources and seeks your approval of a generated table of content (TOC). It synthesizes, generates structured insights automatically. It integrates everything into your workflow because it goes with the notes, it goes with the timetables, it goes with the tasks, it goes with the schedule notification, and of course is advanced in the advanced level. You collaborate with peer groups and superiors and refine your work. Now, we are talking about humanities. We are also talking about identities. We wish to say that the future in academics is here. In this case, it is organized. It is intelligent. And it is integrated. The PWA version, which either runs on your phones or runs on your laptop, is https://mobile.solaa.app as I'll be given to you. And of course, the mobile app version is currently being reviewed for hosting of Google Scholar. And we will ask us, as we unveil it through this conference, that everybody takes time to go using the link, download the app, install it in your system, and begin to work with it. Of course, like we have already said, in it you can create your task of which it shows your schedule on a daily basis. You can create your courses even as students or even as lecturers, which will also take you to the notebook where you can also with multimedia applications of which you can register your notes with voice notes as the case may be. And of course, outside of that, you have the community where your students or your classmates, as the case may be, will also be able to belong to one group or the other, where your pedagogical studies continues. And of course, the AI aspect in inside, when ideas are generated, where your citations are well streamed out, and your references in whatever side that you demand, whether Chicago, MLA, APA, as the case may be, is all well built out for you. You cannot find this for now in any other application. Is our belief that as you have gotten this, you will download it into your own system and begin to work with it, because apart from the research side, which you can access through tokens, of which the free tokens are given at the point of your download, all the other aspects are free for everybody's use. I wish to thank you for listening, and God bless.